Party started here. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Mycity networking event, which we hold each Friday, 8 o'clock Pacific. Sponsored by Bob Friedenthal. I'm your host, Scott Harrell. And just a quick reminder to please post your contact info into the chat. That way, people can get your information if they don't already have it. I see most people have already done so. And if you're new, please let us know who introduced you to this event or how you heard about it. And also, if you're looking to meet a particular type of business person, who that might be. And we're going to try a new process that was recommended by Linda Blair, where I'm going to announce who the next speaker will be and then who's on deck. So who will be up after that person. Give me 1 second here to clear my throat.
Excuse me.
That's better. So I'll kick it off. My name is Scott Harold. My business is Lifetree Prosperity. I'm a small business consultant and insurance advisor, and my mission is to help businesses reduce their overhead costs and also protect themselves, their families. And I also deal in the health space, including Medicare. I'm based in Long Beach. I'm licensed in multiple states, and I look forward to meeting with you. We haven't yet done so. Next up is Lynn Newman, and after that will be Dave Chappell. So good morning, Lynn Newman.
Hi, good morning, everybody. This is my second time here, so glad to be here. So what I do is I'm a financial advisor. I'm with Edward Jones. I work in the LA area. I live in San Pedro. My office is in Marina del Rey. So a little bit about the firm. We're in North America, so we have offices in Canada and the US. I think what's interesting about this company that I really like, we're definitely fiduciaries for our clients. Our goal is to ensure we're providing, the products and services that are in their best interest. So it's not a one size fits all. We're not product driven. We look to understand the client's short and long-term goals, as well as their comfort with risk. And we provide a broad range of products and services to build a portfolio that works for the client. My background, I've been in the financial services industry my entire career, mostly on the banking. I started out as a part-time teller. Prior to becoming a financial advisor, I was actually doing mortgages for about 12 years. I've been an investor in the market for over 40 years, and I've really done well. Ultimately, I love what I do because I love helping people. And so when I'm not working, I like to volunteer in my community. I do a lot of that. So yeah, that's me.
Good to have you here.
What's that?
It's good to have you here.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Bob. And so do I pick somebody? Is that how it goes?
Scott's muted.
Oh, are you got it, Scott? I can't hear
You're
you.
on mute, Scott. Can he unmute? Let's see. Yay.
Sorry, techno glitch. Yeah, no, I'll say who's up next, which will be David Chappell and then Betty Withrow. So take it away, David, and thank you, Lynn.
Yeah, I'm David Chappell, and I have a independent insurance agency called Lord's Insurance Agency in Westminster, California, and we have some sales offices in Alhambra, Los Angeles, and San Diego. Like 98% property and casualty insurance, maybe half business insurance and half personal lines insurance. I've been in California since 1972, when I graduated from college, and I moved to Palo Alto, where my cousin was, and with my degree in mathematics, I couldn't get an entry-level job, so I went into the insurance business, and I've been here ever since.
Wow.
That's it.
It's a great story. Good story. Good reality.
Yep.
All right, thank you, David. After Betty will be Roy Dicken. Good morning, Betty Withrow.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, everyone. I'm called the Writer's Launchpad because I provide clarity and momentum for people who need to get their messages from their minds into the minds of many. I'm a ghostwriter, an author coach, an editor, and a content creator. I also collaborate with marketing professionals to provide amazing, cutting-edge solutions for their needs. Two of my collaborators are in this meeting. One of them is Roy Dicken, and another one is Linda Wimple. And believe me, we've got some great brand new stuff. So if you would like to know any more about that, please, reach out and let's talk about it. When I'm editing, I'm clear about my need to support the voice of the author. I'm not going to over edit you and clean you up or something if that's not what you need. The whole question in any kind of content creation is, what do you want this to do? So that's where I concentrate all of my focus in creating messaging, either for books or other types of presentations. I love it. Thank you.
And we love you, and I can testify I've done some work with Betty, and she's a gem. And
Thank you.
it's really, I think, having been in business for like 40 years, it's really important to work with people that make you feel good, like you appreciate interacting with them, where you feel better after talking to them versus worse. Life is too short. So thank you, Betty. On deck is Gretchen Asher, and next up is Roy Dicken. Good morning, Roy.
Good morning, Scott. Yeah, Roy Dicken. I've got a digital marketing company, and I've been making it possible for businesses and entrepreneurs to be found online by their ideal prospects for 16 years. But lately, I've been really into collaborating. This all started a few years ago, and it's making my business so much more fun. And one of the things that I just recently did, it started last year and it's available now, is I collaborated with a bunch of other digital marketers, and we created an app we call, well, I call it Conversion Alchemy. They may call it something different, but it's AI lead generation. And so you can get instant leads on demand. And I'm collaborating with Betty on that right now. And we're just having a ball and bringing all kinds of leads. You don't have to wait 6 months for your website to work. You can get leads from day one. Oh, and my time is up. So thank you very much.
Beautiful. Thank you, Roy. Yes, I do admire your enthusiasm, your endless curiosity, and apparently you're super smart. Just based on the conversations I've had. So
Yeah.
Thanks, Scott.
I appreciate that. Keeps me on my toes. Okay, on deck is Ashley Rodriguez, but we're now going to turn to Gretchen Asher. Good morning, Gretchen.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Burke Franklin invited me. Dirty Dog's not here. I don't see him anywhere.
Usually shows up
But
around 8:30.
just like Burke. No. I am a corporate consultant. I've been consulting to Fortune 100 companies for over 25 years. And what I specialize in is change management consulting. So anytime a company is implementing a big change, I go in and understand who is impacted, how are they impacted, and how do we get them from where they are today to where they need to be with whatever change is happening. And I also am an expert in post-merger integrations. So when a company acquires another company, I take care of all the people side of that. And how do we integrate the cultures? How do we integrate the employees, which often can include org redesign stuff.
Gretchen, if I may, can I ask what type of companies, like a profile, the type, size and type of company you deal with in terms of employees or revenue?
Intel, United Airlines, United Healthcare Group, Nike, 4 projects at Nike, Johnson & Johnson, so some of the largest companies
Gotcha. Thank you.
But for the M&A work, it could be a medium-sized company.
And where are you based, Gretchen?
Thanks. 2.5 hours northwest of Seattle in Port Townsend, Washington, in the Olympic Peninsula.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. Great
It
spot.
is.
Well, that's awesome. That sounds like very interesting work, and you work with some fabulous companies. And Burke's here too. So
Oh, hey, Burke.
thanks for joining us.
Hey, how you doing? A little late.
Okay, on deck is Linda Wimple, but next we're going to speak with Ashley Rodriguez. Good morning, Ashley.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Thanks for having me today. My name is Ashley with KEB Business Consultants. We're located in La Habra, California. We specialize in helping small to medium-sized businesses navigate the complex world of HR, as well as providing compliance, audits, conflict resolution, custom policy creation, etc. We've been in business for 8 years. At the time, I'm looking to connect with people that are in bookkeeping, CPAs, business brokers, and as one of the gentlemen mentioned earlier, looking to collaborate, meeting with people that referred people to. Thanks for having me.
All right, awesome, Ashley. And did you post your info in the chat?
Did, thank you.
Okay, I'm hearing a little squawking in the background, so if you're not talking, if you wouldn't mind muting yourself. And after Linda, we'll speak with Hale. So good morning, Linda Wimple.
Good morning. So Linda Wimple with the Video Business Directory, and Betty invited me here, so thank you. I make it possible to get videos ranked on YouTube and make them stick on the first page without the need for a YouTube channel. And I'm thinking on calling it GlueTube.
Cute.
So ranking on the first page of YouTube is just a part of what we're doing, as I'm carving out a new space for businesses to have consistent exposure. It's outside the box. Well, for the past 23 years, I've had a business directory. We've had our challenges, one of which, the electricity in the area went out 5 minutes before this meeting started. But anyway, we are positioned to launch our marketing campaign, something that I've looked forward to for quite a while. So I'm implementing several outside the box strategies, and I seek help in sharing this message in front of as many businesses as possible before our launch on September 1st. So that's where I'm at. I don't know what to say next.
Well,
I
it
see
sounds,
potential collaboration here.
yeah, absolutely. That's quite an accomplishment to, because YouTube is the second most used
That's right.
search
Search
engine
engine.
after Google,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Number 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Bluetooth.
That's a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah, I guarantee they would never sue if you try that one. I'm kidding, of course. And next we're going to speak with Hale, and after that, Moshe Math. So good morning, Hale. How are you, my dear?
Hey, thank you. Thank you, Scott, for having me here. Okay, so it's my turn. I'll tell you about HealthSpan. See, before you build a successful business, first you need to build the best version of yourself. That means lining up your physical health with your long-term goals. In my coaching program, we combine a deep dive on programming your mind with the simplest nutrition hacks to build the most complete version of you in order to bring your business vision to life. So let me ask you a question. What have you invested in your holistic well-being? I have put 40 years and hundreds of thousands of dollars by experiencing the worst and learning from the best. Now, you don't have to endure what I did, what I went through. You just need to book a call on my calendar and we'll have a chat. Thank you.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Hale.
Thank you.
Now we're going to turn to Moshe Math, followed by Joseph Duncan. So good morning, Moshe.
Good morning. My name is Moshe Math. I am a partner in a company called Neurotrain Sciences. Our systems look similar to the massage chairs at the airport, but we offer something called a sonic massage, where our system uses sound, light, and vibration. Take your mind, body through a voyage. Our most popular sound session, but not exclusive, is relaxation through what they call brainwave entrainment. So brainwave entrainment is, I've said this before, again, we have other sounds as well. And I hope Maury comes, because we have some overlap and mutual respect for each other. But brainwave entrainment is when your computer freezes up and it's either too heavy or too expensive to throw against the wall in frustration. So you turn it off and on again. I hope I had a problem. In terms of referrals for me, I know it's going to sound surprised, but we have a business model that works with spas, that they could offer this as an amenity as part of other offerings that they have. Also looking for athletes, D1 colleges, because this could help with expedite recovery from heavy scrimmages, workouts, as well as, of course, game time. Thanks again.
And okay, thank you. And after Joseph will be Galit. So good morning, Joseph Duncan.
Good morning. Glad to be here once again. I'm the managing director of Assured Consultants. We are coaches to entrepreneurs. We work with all types of small businesses. We're industry agnostic, so that's not really an issue. We say that in a nutshell, we help business owners sort out things and come up with strategies they have not been able to develop for themselves. Those burning questions that are keeping you up at night, those issues where, you know, should I go left or should I go right? Should I increase spend on marketing? Should I pull back? Those types of things are the kinds of things that we can help you with. We also work with startups, so people who are in the idea phase and are looking to get organized and get started, we can help with that as well. I'll donate back 10 seconds.
That was mighty generous of you. Thank you so much. Okay, and next up is Galit, followed by Ed Cisnano. So good morning, Galit.
Morning, everyone. It's a happy week for me. I've been interviewing with one company that has 2 opportunities for me. I'm looking for CFO job opportunities, and I was also called for another interview this morning. So hopefully I'm gonna have good news to everyone. So other than looking for a job as a CFO, also starting getting into the investor mind. So I'm thinking of finding businesses that want to be sold with business owners that want someone to help them sell the business and to step into the private equity world. Thank you.
Good luck with your job prospect. And if you get the job, can you please promise to come back anyway?
Not sure. I will try.
All right, sounds good. Appreciate that. Okay, and after Ed will be Phil Wolfstein. So good morning, Ed Cisnano, and you're going to be presenting also after we get through all these folks here. So
yeah, so I'll keep mine short. I'll keep mine short. I apologize for missing most of the meetings so far, but I was on the call with Avalon Waterways trying to book air for our client, and it took 45 minutes. Ed Cisnano, I'm the franchise owner of Edward Cisnano and Associates Dream Vacations. I have 15 associates that work with me. We are a full-service travel agency doing cruises, all-inclusive resorts, tours, excursions, hotels, air, and also villas. And you'll hear about one of the things I'm very passionate about when I do my presentation. Stay tuned.
Beautiful. All right, thanks so much. And after we talk with Phil, will be Linda Blair. So good morning, Phil Wolfstein.
Good morning, everybody. Great group. 2 big shout outs here before I talk about myself. One's to you, Scott, for being a great co-host and really providing the guidance continuity here. Wonderful. Actually, 3 shout outs. Another to Joseph Duncan, great referral. Had a initial meeting with the client, brought in another team member, a commercial realtor, very productive, and we'll see. I think we're going to be able to really help the owners of this business and property move ahead. To Linda Blair for Thrive, just a wonderful onboarding experience so far. The only holdup is me getting to it and getting it done, but wonderful service so far. AAA. So I'm a certified business broker with Zoom Business Brokers. What I do is I help business owners find qualified buyers for their business. I always like to say it's not an event, it's a process, which a number of the people that I've worked with and sold to businesses in this group know. Typically 7 to 9 months, a lot of moving parts, always involves a team of professionals, many of whom I've met and worked with through this group. So all about referrals, networking, getting to know each other, and glad to be here.
Thank you, Phil. And
So Phil, your business is more like good wine. It takes time to age for it to be suitable for consumption.
Yes, yeah, I would. That's a good analogy. Yes, yeah. So
Good.
it's all we work on a success fee. So my wife thinks I'm crazy because you're working, you take on an engagement. It could take 7, 9 months, even a year or more. You don't get paid until the escrow closes at a price and terms acceptable to the seller. So you have to. It's a leap of faith for sure.
Apparently your wife uses less toxic verbiage than my wife. So
well, he's edited for television, so we appreciate you. Okay, and then after we speak with Linda, will be Debbie Vora. So good morning, Linda Blair. How are you?
Good morning. Linda Blair, broadcasting from Orange County, California. I specialize in internet marketing. I'm a Google certified business partner. And I also have a software platform that's called Thrive. It's an all-in-one AI CRM tool. And so what this technology does is it takes multiple platforms and integrates them into one dashboard. It includes 24/7 hands-on live support, kind of like having a virtual assistant all the time at your fingertips. But a CRM is a digital hub for managing your customer interactions. So when you get referrals from Mycity or leads, been working with Roy and Betty, it will help you stay 100% connected to those connections through your email drip funnel campaigns that can be automated and go out in your absence. There's a saying, people leave you in your absence, they don't leave you in your presence. It also includes doing your social media, your websites, helping with reviews. Click on my website, and I'm offering a free web chat feature for your website. So grab that. Thanks.
Awesome. Okay, thank you, Linda. And after we speak with Debbie, will be Eric Dickens. So good morning, Debbie Voris. How are you?
I'm Debbie, your certified holistic health coach. And don't you want to live your optimum health? I actually work with all areas, mind, body, and soul, coming up with custom natural holistic solutions for individuals. And I have tools for evaluation. I have a health evaluation and a cytoscan, as well as other things with nutrition and mindset coaching, and also anything that help you bring your intuition so you can drive yourself forward on your life and business. So contact me for questions at Debbie Changes Lives. Also, I have a question for you. How many of you are coffee drinkers? If you are, reach out to me in the chat. Okay, thanks, because I have a wonderful solution there. Take care. Have a wonderful week.
Do you have a really good blend, Debbie?
I have a very healthy blend.
Okay.
I was going to say the solution for coffee is coffee.
Oh, this one is really good. Contact.
Nice. Okay.
I've got a sign on my refrigerator. It says, "Give me coffee and no one gets hurt."
Okay, you're a good candidate. So just contact me.
Awesome. Okay, and then after we welcome back Eric is Jacob back. Eric Dickens, haven't seen you in a while, sir. Great to have you back. Good morning.
Good morning, Scott. Good to see you as well. Hey, I was here last week, so you missed the reunion. But glad to be back here, guys. So what I do is I help everyone every home and business, save up to 50% on one of their biggest bills, usually right now for sure. Get inflation-proof expenses and bills. We're all looking for inflation-proof stuff that's not going to go up every day, every month. For whatever reason is happening all around us. Get great tax benefits. We're all looking for that as well. Increase our home value, which is great if you have the asset, one of the biggest assets most of us will ever own. Guys, we get all of this for zero out of pocket if you get solar. A lot of great things going on that folks not taking advantage of. Guys, I'm giving a great thank you gift for referring anyone you know who is home or business owner. Get a nice reward of up to $1,000, actually, or more reward just for helping the folks switch and save the planet. Linda, by the way, you wouldn't have that power outage if you had solar, because the batteries I'm selling like hotcakes, and they're pretty cheap right now. So basically, hey guys, call me to find out why I'm the perfect medicine for Edison, and also about the mandatory solar laws in 11 states right now, mandatory to get solar. So yeah, thank you.
Awesome. It's so good to hear that voice again. It's just,
Yeah,
it's inspirational.
You just want the voices. It's not even the presentation.
No, I want the presentation too.
Let him spend a minute reading a book.
Yeah, we could set up a side gig, I'm sure, to help with
Thanks,
that
guys.
voice. All right, thank you. And then after Jacob will be David T. So good morning, Jacob Bassett. How are you?
Good morning. Doing great. I'm a loan consultant here at Preferred Funding Group. We have relations with major banks and credit unions to offer some alternative programs for working capital. Our focus is on brand new startups, small and medium-sized business owners. Kind of with our unique program structure, it leaves it very open to no industry restrictions, nor restrictions for the clients, as our term loan, the cash program for any immediate needs, it is a traditional personal term loan, leaving it very open to those that may just be getting started, say, just purchased the business with Phil Wolfstein, and they don't really have the business credit or revenue coming in yet to qualify for more of a traditional business loan route. That is where we can come in, or for those that have expanded their business lending routes and already received some funding, we can also come back as kind of a bridge loan side on the personal to really help them maximize the capital they have for the growth of their business. Appreciate the time.
Awesome stuff. Bridge loans, I think of in terms of like real estate for people that are going to be flipping homes. Is that part of what you offer as well?
Absolutely. So it's not a bridge specific type of loan, but with the no restrictions on use, it leaves it open for business owners, investors, and individuals, especially those who may just be getting started in real estate investing. If they don't have a history or a track record of success, that makes it very difficult for those brand new investors to start obtaining capital through lenders. And we can kind of be, a stepping stone for them early on to start getting their experience. That way they have a lot more access to other types of lending products.
Fantastic. All right. Thanks so much, Jacob. Okay, and after David T, we're going to speak with Corey Northington. But in the meantime, let's say good morning to David T. Hi, David.
Happy Friday, pretty people. Missed you guys last week. My apologies. Today, this is pretty relevant. I'm going to take Eric's little blurb on inflation. This week at the Fed meeting, there was a lot of downward pressure on Jerome Powell to reduce and cut interest rates. And today's CPI report actually came back better from May to June. This is the very first time since the beginning of the pandemic that we've seen a reduction in inflationary costs for some CPI goods. So it signals a great news for home buyers because interest rates have actually dropped. So our sister company here at Coldwell Banker, we can actually assist clients on the residential side and be able to shop the rates as a broker. So prior to today's rate drop, our rates were roughly about 6.5%, mid-6 for great credit, excellent credit on a 30-year fixed loan. So for those that are on the sideline but wanted to review numbers, let me know. I would love to run a couple of scenarios to help out your clients. David T here, Southern California real estate agent for residential, multifamily, family and real estate investments.
All right, sounds like very positive news, David. Appreciate
Very
that.
positive. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm just going to shoot a quick video for it for today.
Sure.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Okay, and then after Corey, we're going to speak with Rich Pusateri. So good morning, Corey Northington.
Hold on.
There he is.
Hey, good morning, everybody. My name is Corey Northington. I'm an independent associate of Legal Shield. I help empower individuals, families, and small business owners with legal and identity theft services. So for business owners like that are startups to well-established, that's for-profit, non-publicly traded. I also do volunteer group benefits and also work to small to medium-sized businesses as well. And so from document contract reviews to copyright trademarks, on the personal side, if you're trying to get your will done, also protect your identity, we have a great portfolio of legal and identity theft services. So I left my information in the chat and be glad to talk to anyone one-on-one, and just so glad to be here. So thank you, Bob, and also thank you, Scott, for leading this amazing group. And I hope each and every one of y'all are having a great Friday morning. So I'll turn back the rest of the time, and so we can get started. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Corey. Appreciate you always. And a guy who's new to me is Rich. We're going to speak with him next, and after that, Burke Franklin. So good morning, Rich Pusateri. Please tell us about yourself.
Good morning, guys. Sorry, I thought this was a little later. I'm on the East Coast today. But I'm driving, so if I drop off the video, it's because I'm actually driving, not letting the car do it. But I am with PFS Investments. I specialize in helping small businesses set up retirement plans, do some tax sheltered products, also do some of the business management, back-end books, as well as a little bit of the insurance. So yeah, I love working with any entrepreneurs or small business owners. And I've got 1 or 2 new offices starting in California, but I want to hit every city that's got major things happening. So I'll try and leave my information in the chat, but I'm not sure I can do it while I'm driving.
Yeah, please don't get in an accident. So Rich, where are you? Where's your home base?
Gainesville, Florida, but I'm in Atlanta today. We have our national convention.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
But
All right.
I've got one in Los Angeles, and I'm looking at San Diego. But if anyone knows anyone in San Francisco, I hear there's things happening there too.
Yeah, that's most likely. All right. Well, have a great time in Atlanta, and thank you for being here. We appreciate that.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, we're going to speak with Burke Franklin and then Jesse Lee. So good morning, Burke.
Good morning, Scott. Good morning, everybody. This is Burke Franklin with Business Power Tools. I'm in Las Vegas this week at Freedom Fest. I was invited to come be a judge for the business plan contest for their pitch tank thing. And so far I've heard, I don't know how many business plan pitches. We've been talking to them, had a little workshop yesterday on some ideas on how to pitch their business and raise capital for it. And really what I'm finding most of my product is for, the business plan anyway, is for helping companies raise the capital. It's not just for startups. If you've got an ongoing business, you need money, you're going to convince investors. I was talking to one gentleman who invests millions of dollars in businesses, and I said, what's your take on business plans? He says, I want to read and see what the business, the team knows. I want to know what you know. I don't want to know what the AI BS's me about. I want to know what you know, and I want to see how this business is going to work. They want to understand what you're doing and how it works. And so Biz Plan Builder is an online software system. It's a template where we show you what to do and how to do it, what to say and how to say it. And it's easy to put it all into your own words. So it's a comprehensive business plan presentation, all that.
That's fabulous. And
I'm
it
happy
sounds like
to give you a demo.
Yeah, you have to have that demo. It's very informational, very instructional. And I hope you're having an awesome time in Las Vegas.
Oh my God, it's hot.
Like I say, please stay indoors at all times.
Congratulations on going to a place where what happens in Vegas, in your case, will not stay in Vegas.
That's right. Hopefully not.
All righty. Awesome. Okay, it's time to speak with Jesse and then Kenan. So good morning, Jesse Lee.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Jessie Lee in Santa Barbara. I'm an international business consultant helping business bridging into cross-border. My in US and Asia Pacific market. In my life, half of my life I lived in China, half of my life I lived in Santa Barbara. In between 2 years, I lived in Singapore. So I have the experience and the insights of both Western and Eastern business and the cultural insights to help business establish presence and doing business cross-border. My expertise, I have a degree in engineering. So most of my experience is in tech, fast-growing business. I have experience in medical device, AI, robotic, and also constructions. So if you have any exciting things going on, please contact me. I help you to bridge. And also the landscape in Asia Pacific and also globally is so changed a lot. I help to navigate the global market landscape. Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much, Jesse. Very interesting stuff.
Thank you.
And a fellow, or I assume it's a fellow, I shouldn't do that. Kenan Ooh, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, everyone. Good morning.
We can't
Sorry.
see you, but we can hear you.
I better just stay off the camera. Well, it's great to see everyone, and my business is really mainly just helping other companies to manage their IT equipment. So we mainly just like take the equipment back and help them to broadcast and recover, refurbish and recover the value. So that's what we mainly do. We are our business. I've been in this industry for 15 years, and if you have any questions about like how are you gonna deal with your retired equipment, how are you gonna recover most of the value for your equipment, just let me know. I probably can help you with that.
And where are you located?
I'm located in California.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is this your first time here?
No, it's I've been here a couple times. Just like 8 a.m. is really sometimes really tough for me to join the meeting.
Well, thanks for making the effort. Appreciate your being here. And now we're going to turn it over to Ed Cicinnato, and we're going to need to give you screen sharing. I think I can give you screen sharing ability. So let's give that a whirl here. No, that's me.
I think at the bottom it says share. Zoom changed their. I had to do an update yesterday.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, no, it's disabled.
Disabled.
Scott, do you need to go into participants and then make Ed a co-host?
Thank you. Is that at the bottom or in the top menu? Oh, participants.
It's at the
Yeah,
bottom for me.
Yeah, I got
Next
it.
to the
Thank you.
chat.
All right. Here we go.
Let's see. Nope. It's still
Give me
disabled.
1 second now. It just
Okay.
rolled off. Hold on. No, I'm not seeing that option. So
Scott, if you just open the panel for participants, maybe that can help you. So if you double click
yeah,
on
I have that open, and I select Ed.
and you selected Ed with the dots,
Yes, says more.
you know, it's a whole new look for Zoom these days. So
I know my Zoom, which is probably old since Ed updated his yesterday, I have share on the bottom panel. 2 from the right of chat. I can't share because I'm
Here
host
we
is
go.
disabled.
Wait. Allow participants to start video. Okay.
No, I don't think that's it.
So it's next to the audio, video, participants, chat, react, and then share. There's not a
Right.
green
Right.
box with an arrow.
Yep, Lynn, you and I are on the same,
The share,
same-
it says share screen, but it doesn't allow me to choose anybody.
Oh,
Oh, here it is.
Oh.
Okay. I just switched it, so now I'm gonna go back to Ed. Not my apologies.
We keep changing things.
I think we're just trying to stop Ed from presenting.
Or Ed could just share
Yeah,
his.
try
well,
to see if you
right?
can share yourself now, Ed.
Ah, there we go.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Here we go.
And hopefully we'll still have time for a little Q&A.
Okay, hopefully.
Ah, there we go. Well, it's the first time I've been able to do a share screen that quickly.
Yay.
That's amazing. Okay. Now, everybody knows basically what I do. I own a travel agency and we sell vacations. But there's a point where it goes beyond that, where I am able to do things for groups, for people that are part of organizations that want to raise funds, churches, charities, Rotary clubs, and BNIs, I guess. We are able to help them to raise funds for their group by doing fundraising cruises. The power of fundraising cruises. Now, if I can just get the screens to change. Ah, there we go. Okay. The benefits of fundraising cruises. It benefits the organization. It's a driver of participation. People like to participate in this kind of thing because they feel like they're doing good for the organization. They feel good about themselves. Promoting, there's a value to it because you're and I'll show you that in just a second. You're able to give back some portion of the cruise fare to the organization. There's a couple ways to do that. Loyalty, people love getting involved in things like this. And then, of course, how we can help. Everybody loves to travel, or at least I hope everybody loves to travel. Now you can give them a reason to feel great about going. So what are the benefits? You receive donations from the cruise line. You also receive donations from the value add to the participant. That's where I'm involved because I contribute a portion of my commission to the organization. There's a high satisfaction rate to this. Fundraiser cruises have a high repeat factor because people enjoy them. They think they're doing good and they have fun at the same time. Increased loyalty through events and onboard activities. We can set up activities on the ship that can help you increase even more so the money that you're giving back to the organization. You know, we can do karaoke, we can do bingo, we can do all kinds of games and events on the ship. Things like silent auctions, contests on board using the facilities like rock walls and that type of thing. For the participant, the benefit is affordable pricing because it's a group and I'm using group pricing from the cruise line. Up to a 50% savings on regular website or brochure rates. Value added amenities. You can get onboard credits. You can get dining, especially dining. You can get cabin upgrades, popularity and goodwill. A cruise where everybody's getting together and you're all in the same deck and you're all in the same general area, your cabins are all in the same general area. It helps bind together those that are in the organization. There's a lot of camaraderie, there's a lot of kumbaya and that type of thing going on because you're going to be on this ship for 7 days. You got a lot of chance to get to know each other. And it also imparts a sense of inclusion and belonging. More benefits. raise awareness for the group, for the organization. It's easy because I do all the work. It's easy from your end. From my end, it's, I do a lot of work on this. Community recognition. We can promote this to the community, so the community knows what's going on, and they know how you're, what kind of contributions you're giving. You can also find new supporters. We can put this out to the community and say, hey, go on this cruise. It's going to benefit this organization because we're going to be giving back to the organization. We do all the work for you. Ready, 1 second here. Fundraising psychology. There's 5 drivers to participation. The organization at this level, loyalty or community with the nonprofit organization itself is the participation driver. Cause. Many people engage in fundraising events because they share support for the cause. The event is designed to impact. I'm doing one with a cat rescue right now. Cat people are very passionate. And they are just, jumping all over themselves to participate. How can I participate? How can I participate? Yeah, I'd love to do this. The participants, some participate because of others, like coworkers, and friends who are also participating. Activity. Some people participate simply because they like the given activity, that they like going on that particular cruise line. They like going to that particular destination. Third party. Participation in an event may not be because of the activity or the beneficiary, but due to the efforts of an affiliated or unrelated third party group. For example, employees may give out loyalty, or possibly pressure from their company to participate. Promoting your group. We do a lot of this promotion on social media. I've got a couple people in my organization, in my franchise, who help me. I'm not very good at social media, but help me post on social media. I've got 2 platforms on social media. I've got a personal page and a business page, and I will promote the cruise on social media to get people to participate. What else? It feels great. Donor, participant, they enjoy a vacation, yet they feel great about supporting a worthwhile cause. So it's a win-win for everybody. Broad appeal. There's something for everybody. A cruise vacation offers activities for all age groups and interests, and it builds momentum. People are going to talk about this cruise for years, share photos, go on Facebook, Instagram, and then they're going to cruise again. And you can build this into an annual event, an annual fundraising event. Small donation to the cruise fare per person that goes back to the organization. That's one way to do it. A donation per stateroom is made by the cruise line, $25, $50, up to $100 per stateroom. So if you've got 10 staterooms, that's $1,000 that the cruise line is giving back. A donation is made by Dream Vacations per stateroom, and that's dependent on how many cabins we have and how much of the commission there is, because that's what I'm giving back. I'm giving back a portion of my commission, and I'll give back anywhere from 25 to 50% of my commission based on the organization, and also based on how much commission there is. Additional ways to raise funds during the voyage. You can have live and silent auctions. A participation fee for a cause, the amount of $20 per person, for example, a dance-off, beach Olympics, Zumba, spinning classes, scavenger hunts, a whole bunch of things. Bottom there, you can see markup. You can see how much you can potentially give back to the organization. On this particular one, we're able to give back almost $7,200 to her. That's a lot of money. Well, it's a lot of money to me. May not be to other people, but it's a lot of money to me. And that is it. I do have one of the cruise lines, and I don't want to bring those up right now because I know we're running short on time.
Yeah.
But one of the cruise lines I work really closely with in this regard is Norwegian Cruise Lines. They are very, very committed to doing this type of thing. And they're very easy for me to work with also. But I also will do it with Royal Caribbean, Holland America, Princess Cruise Lines, and other cruise lines. So I'm open for questions now.
Quick question, and I'll jump for Scott. Do people know how much of what they're paying for the cruise is going to the cost so they can deduct it for tax purposes?
They will, yeah. You're right. We will tell them how much, what portion of their cruise fare is going to go back to the organization. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Do they have to be a 501c for that type of access, or can it be for basically any organization?
Pretty much any organization.
Well, that's great.
But the deduction can't, unless it's a 501c3, you can't write it off. You usually can't write
Well,
it off.
yeah. Well, yeah.
But you can still get the
I don't,
benefits of the discounts, right?
That portion of it I don't get involved in. I just give the money. And then, the organization has to figure out how they're going to put that on their taxes.
I have a question for you.
Most of them are 501c's though.
I have a question for you.
Mhm.
Memory keeping is really important for well-being. Do you have any services you help treasure those memories with your vacations? Because I can certainly help you in that regard.
I have a guy that I've been trying to work with on this. And we're trying to set up it's like an audio book. It's like an audio book of the memories of your cruise, but he's hit some snags.
Well, you can
And
do
so
QR codes
we
in
haven't
an
moved
actual
forward
photo.
on it.
You can
Huh?
do QR codes in an actual photo book.
Yeah, I was going to say, and I have, Ed and I actually had set up to meet with someone who does that up in fact, she's in central New Jersey. Who does that with videos especially for people who have Alzheimer's and things like that. So you can go back and review and
Yeah.
remember all the activities.
And you can do that with a photo book because
Right.
they
That's
can
what she does.
scan it with a QR code, and I can help you guys with that.
Yeah, that's something I'm very open to.
Okay.
You guys should meet. And thank you so much, Ed. Sorry you get a little squeeze for time. We had like 26 people show up today. Nice turnout.
But they're
So
pretty good. Normally I ramble on and on and on.
You did great.
You didn't have
We
time to do
appreciate
that today.
Yeah. And so it's 9 o'clock. We're going to wrap it up. I want to thank everyone for attending. It's great to see you. And Bob, I'm trusting we'll get a email with the recording link.
Yep.
Either today or later today or Monday.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
yeah, by
excellent
the
group.
way, I didn't get to put any kind of presentation. I'll just make it really quick. What I'm really proud about with this group is the amount of referrals. So in the chat room, can you post some of the referrals that you've made? I'm going to leave this open for a while, this Zoom meeting. So if you could go ahead and post some of the referrals you've made, I will have my team enter it into the system, and then we help to promote you on a thing called the search engine.
Nice. Okay, so next week I'll make that announcement early so we can encourage people to integrate their referrals along with their contact info.
That'd be helpful. That's really the purpose of this group, is referring business. It makes a big, big difference. They say that 60% of most people's new business comes from referral. So why not step up to the plate?
Yes, sir. I got to go, guys. Good seeing you guys once again. Happy Friday. Happy good weekend to all.
You too.
Toodles.
I was going to say,
Bye, everybody. And
bye,
I
Debbie.
put a comment in there about referrals. Take care.
Bye, everybody. My video won't go on.
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
okay.
it says refused. I tried several times, but probably you're better off not seeing me anyway.
There might be something going on with this new update. You guys have a
That
wonderful
or
weekend. Bye-bye.
extreme
I think the
solar
host,
flares.
the host has to enable something, it says.
Yeah. Oh, so we were sacrificed so Ed could present. That's fine.
Hmm. Interesting. All right. Well, it's 9 o'clock anyway, so get out of here.
Anyway.
I love you guys.
All right. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Hey, Edward, can you stay for a minute?
Sure.
I have a question for you.
Who's the question for?
Edward.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
So I have my volunteering and a board of a school, nonprofit. So I wonder about this opportunity. Normally when we have this gala going on or stuff like that, we fundraise hundreds of $1,000s in those events. So 7,000 seems very low for me, but maybe there is an opportunity there. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that was an example. I mean, it's all based on volume. Okay. It's based on what is booked onto the ship as to how much the cruise line is going to give and how much I'm going to give.
And Galit, can I
And
let
then,
me just jump in. Galit, let me just I think I can answer it more effectively. I apologize. Ed and I are close friends. Depending upon how elaborate you're gonna have on a cruise and what activities you're gonna have on a cruise, that can also help change and affect
yeah,
the
that's
amount you're gonna raise, because you're gonna have a more elaborate event and you want to have a gala on the cruise. They can set all these amenities up and include as part of the total cruise, so you can raise the kind of money you're referring to. So that he's doing a cruise for the equivalent of I know the one he's doing it for is a good friend of mine. I call it the Purina cat chow cruise, but yours would be a whole lot more elaborate than what Alan's is all about.
Okay.
yeah, there's a lot of
If
different
you
parameters that can be done that to 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 uh, um, to earn more money during the cruise. Like I was mentioning, there's silent auctions and all kinds of things that can be done on board the ship. In addition to the base money that we would give
I
to the
wasn't sure
organization.
if it's for normally the gala, the parents participate, which they already pay for the tuition. But if there is a way to go to the community, because it's, for instance, it's a Jewish school, to go to the Jewish people to present this cruise to them and to participate, it's different. So I don't know how if what you do is to do 10 of those to fundraise,
No,
or you do only one, and in that one you add the gala. So I don't know.
You could do the gala. In fact, he and I, just so you know, he and I had just had this conversation the other day, because I didn't know, for example, if yours, if it has to be kosher. And we were going over the different issues related to kosher and so forth the other day. So he'll tell you, we were on the phone for like 15 minutes on that subject yesterday, because I have friends from different synagogues that I think might be potentially interested in doing something like this. So I'm glad you broached it with him today, because he doesn't think I'm so weird for mentioning it to him yesterday.
Oh no, I've had kosher before, and
Yeah, but
I mean there's challenges. There's challenges on board a ship with kosher because they don't have dedicated kosher kitchens. But they bring if someone is strictly kosher, they bring the food on in sealed containers. But I have to order it.
Well,
Approximately at least 30 days in advance.
I was going to say, Shlim Lifnei Hayom.
Huh?
No, I did it in Hebrew. If you're,
Oh, okay.
So you should.
I barely understand English.
That's why I did it in Hebrew, because I didn't think you were going to come through. So I want to make sure she knew the amount of days.
That's good. Okay, thank you.
And I can,
Okay.
I can vouch for him personally because we're really good friends. So, and if you have any questions, if you want me to be part of the meeting you have, I'll be glad to be part of the Zoom meeting you have in advance of this to help out.
Okay, yeah, we can continue the conversation. It sounds really interesting.
Yeah, for me, as long as it's not on Shabbat, I'm fine. So,
All
Okey
right.
dokey. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Time
Bob,
for me to take the dog out for his walk.
okay.
That's right, your new partner, forgot. All
Yeah.
right.
Do you have your
Thank
other
you all.
group
Have a
later,
good week.
Bob?
Bye.
Okay, thanks much.
And Bob, so you know,
Later.
I was able to give, Ed happens to know the person, there's a meeting I attend twice a month. I was able to give out information for both Phil and Bert to the people who attended for in another networking group I gave. I attend on Monday. So I don't know if they'll get any referrals out of it, but that'll be nice if something comes of it.
I'd love,
They're interested in those two areas, so that's why I did a copy and paste.
but yeah, I'd love to hear more.
No, it's not earth shattering, but there's another networking group and when I heard they kind of worked both Phil and Bert too, they were interested. So I said I'll pull all the information up, which I did and threw it into the chat at the meeting.
Okay. I gotta get some more coffee, so arrivederci.
All right.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
I think I have my next meeting in about 50 minutes.
Bye-bye.
I'll
Bye.
be there.
Enjoy.